Hello and welcome to another edition of Fascinating Words and Phrases, where we go deeper into the phrases that we use on a daily basis, but where do they come from? What is the etymology of these words? And today we've got a really fascinating one that takes us from this country in England to the Wild West. So Gareth, tell us more about shot of whiskey.
This is a good one. It's not necessarily all down to the Wild West. There are a couple of theories on this one. I like the Wild West one the best. So basically, the theory is that back in the old Wild West, when they used to carry their six guns and everything like that, and go around when they were poor, they basically could buy a small drink for the price of a bullet, so a shot. Yeah. So
Mm.
it became a shot of whiskey. Now that's one theory. However, there is also a going back, yeah, it stayed in the Wild West because the Germans were quite influential on the way that culture and American culture developed back in the early days. But the word in German, the word Schott, Schott, actually means small measure of drink. So yes, it's kind of in that American culture, and that there is also another theory which is connected to archery, where basically in Old English, the word shot meant a contribution or payment. Yeah. Um, and because drinks were bought in rounds, a contribution or payment could refer to each person's turn to buy a drink.
Wow.
So yes, it's I personally love the idea of the Wild West.
I do too, because we know that when we see cowboy films, and sometimes, they kind of fan the gun so that
Yeah.
it shoots a lot. Actually, they never did that
No.
because the value of a bullet, as you've just said, for a drink
Yeah.
or the cost of a bullet,
Yeah.
they only use them very, very carefully.
Yeah.
And so I like that whole idea. We know that there are such things as shot glasses. Uh,
Yes.
I understand the Masonic tradition uses the shot glasses when they talk about firing, and it's like a 21 gun salute, and they use these glasses as part of that a tap or clap element. So I understand. So yeah, I go along with you. I think the Wild West, the bullet paying for a shot of whiskey, I like that's really good.
Me too.
Fascinating. Thank you so much for that, Gareth. It takes us away from what's happening around us to another experience, another world. So
Yeah.
if you have enjoyed that, then please do like, comment, subscribe, pass on the message, and let us know what you want to know, the phrases that you use and you think, where does that come from? So once again, thanks, mate. That was really interesting.
Thanks, Dexter.